What it do with the business is, it's me, Queen Vibes.
And LOUD.
And we would like to start off first and foremost by saying Happy Juneteenth. You know what it is.
Happy Melanin Day.
If you got melanin, be proud of who you are. Be proud that you came from the ancestors that you came from. Be proud just to be free.
Be proud you got genetics not everybody got.
Factual. Because the way this triple digit heat hitting, baby, you know everybody ain't able. So you better thank God for every drop of good blood that you got. Not to say all blood ain't good. All blood is good.
Just be grateful for your situation.
Exactly. Be proud of who you are. Be content and be proud of who you are, because there's a lot of people that fought for us to get here, and they didn't even get to see the fruition of their dreams come true. But yet they gave their lives for us to have these moments and to be here where we are today. You got to walk into a convenience store. You got to pump gas. You probably went to go get some food. You went into a grocery store.
You got to live in a house.
You got to live inside a house and not behind a house. You got to eat what you chose to eat instead of what somebody gave you, the scraps off their table like they would do dogs. Be grateful for today.
Yeah, be grateful you could slam the door on somebody's face if you feel like it.
Big facts.
Because it's your shit.
You hear me? But on this Juneteenth, we just grateful and we showing gratitude for everything that God has done, everything that He is doing, and everything that He's going to do overall. So we going to get into the topics real quick, because it's going to be a quickie. Because, baby, let me tell you, the way that heat was out there whipping today, your girl tired. You feel me? So on one of the topics,
Oh, I mean, shit. If we just talking about it, I mean, I sent you a topic earlier. The dude who pretty much shot his kids on video got arrested, and they still treated him as like a civil person. Shot all of his little kids, his 3 sons, in a row. One of them even ran. 2 of them even ran. He hunted them down like it was a fucking game, and killed their ass. You feel me? And not no grown kids, like their ages was 3, 4, and 7. And this was outside the house.
wow.
This what's going on in Ohio.
Y'all, I cannot stress this enough. And I know if you are an avid listener, we say this all the time. Bro, this world ain't getting no better. First of all, you better get right with God. Most definitely.
It's an evil world we live in.
It's a very evil world. In the way that it's so many parents unaliving their children. That's what scares me.
Fuck that. I'm not using these new little words to make people feel good. Chad Dorman killed 3 of his sons, 3, 4, and 7, and was treated like a regular ass citizen, like he didn't just kill.
Did they Dylan Roof him?
Bro, this nigga got grade A treatment. Excellent police job. Let a dude jaywalk. I got guns put on me just for walking to basketball practice. Not once, not twice, for walking to basketball practice. In a neon bright shirt, for God's sake. Walking. This nigga shot his 3 chillin'. Not even over 10. None of them even over 8. And he done executed these niggas with a rifle and hunted one of them down. This nigga had a traumatic death. Bro, you traumatized that. And you getting this leisure of an arrest? I don't got no hate for nobody. It's peace, love, whatever, you feel me? But it's like, bro, just make it make sense. You tackling a nigga that sell a dime bag of weed to a nigga on the corner that ain't kill nobody. That nigga getting life 20 plus. This nigga getting executed. Not even executed. He getting escorted down a little red carpet to a police mobile, to a jail in protective custody. Anybody else is getting beat the fuck up. I'm tired of seeing white people with knives chasing after cops and still getting treated fairly. Like, I don't want nobody to get treated unfairly, but let's keep it a stack. This nigga just shot his 3 children with a rifle in his yard in public and hunted him down in the woods as a game. That's overkill off top. And we all know this nigga is still gonna get probation in 2 years. Bro, come on, dog.
I had a discussion like this at work with one of the individuals, and they were telling me that they don't believe that as a people will ever, and they're not African American, they are Hispanic. So they just don't believe, like, at the end of the day, that black people will ever get what's due to us. And I don't either.
Because there's no such thing as justice.
It's just us.
Yeah, exactly.
If you break it down in the syllables, it's just us. So us does not include us as in us and them. It's just us as in them. We are not included. We are being hunted. I know that probably sounded like hunted, but y'all know I'm country. We are out here being hunted as though we're prey. We are being killed on live stream. And once someone in our family, or someone we know, or just a breaking news story happens, they will show the dead body. As if it's no respect for the dead people at all whatsoever. So what are we doing? We're lost.
This lets you know where we at as people. I done seen a comment earlier under a video of a dude. Y'all say unaliving yourself in this generation. I'm a nigga. I am a grown ass man. This nigga killed himself in broad daylight. And this dude said in the comment, I see so much videos like this on a daily to the point where I have no other reaction but to chuckle. Buku motherfuckers agreed. Retweets, likes, all that, yeah. Buku. In that whole thread, a whole bunch of people, yeah, you ain't lying, whoop to whoop. But that's where we at.
But that also points to algorithm, because I don't see those type of things in my algorithm, but I don't go looking.
You don't gotta be on the algorithm to be on TV.
True. That is very true. Because the TV gonna show a lot.
You know how many times those niggas done got seen motherfuckers getting nuked, bombed? We watched niggas get bombed in school, in TV, on the little TV. They roll the little TV in and let you know about the little war. Bro, we watch shit like this. You see shit like this, bro, you just get desensitized to it when you seeing it on the screen. I feel like if you put a little window in front of motherfuckers in a little room, and outside you have a real life war zone going on, these motherfuckers is gonna sit there and act like shit sweet. Like it's not a war zone outside them 4 boundaries.
And you said a mouthful right there. You said that's a mouthful. We can't act like it's not a war outside of our 4 walls. When you leave the house every day, you need to be grateful if you make it back in, because it is very much so a war outside. It's a war in America. It's a war across the world. Everybody is at war, but let me tell you why we're at war and who we're at war with. We're at war because we don't want to sit with ourselves. We're uncomfortable. We want to know what everybody else got going on, and we don't want to take accountability for our own actions or reactions.
And motherfuckers in their ego.
Everybody in their ego, because everybody got to be right. Can't nobody be wrong. And if they wrong, then they going to play the victim and end up being the villain.
What ego stand for? What ego stand for?
What does ego stand for?
Ending God's order. His original plan for you. Your ego fucking it up. Your ego is what. Your ego get you killed. Your ego make you make irrational decisions. Cause I'm him. Bitch, you really stupid.
Cause you out here and you got something to prove to yourself and to other people instead of being worried about or even considering. I don't owe nobody no explanation. I don't owe nobody no, hey, yeah, I gotta give you this because you did woo 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 woo. You don't owe nobody nothing.
The only explanation you owe to anybody is the man upstairs, because that's who's gonna judge you when you get there.
So you better get right with him, because time is ticking. And it's not our time, it's his time. So you got to quit thinking and believing like, oh, this sweet, this a game. No, life is not a game. This is very serious. And we are in the end of days. Because now everybody's so sensitive. Like King said, we can't even... I'm trying to talk proper. He just gonna speak how he speaks. I'm trying to speak in a general way so, we don't got to block out so much in the process of this. But at the end of the day, the reality of it is y'all soft. Y'all are oversensitive.
Not everybody a politician.
Not everybody gonna sit up here. Go ahead.
Not everybody a politician. I ain't gotta sit here and use extra words to dance around what the fuck I want you to grasp onto. I'm gonna tell you straight how it is, and that's exactly how it is. Niggas really weak out here. Niggas really soft. And I'm not gonna be like everybody to say it's just in the TV and shit, cause I seen someone say this is someone in the, I can't even say in the alphabet club, cause not everybody that's gay or whatever commune with them, but that was like, as a gay person, they seen a whole bunch of straight shit in a whole bunch of cartoon shows and all that other shit, and they still chose to be gay. So why do people feel like the gay shit in the shows is gonna make the straight people feel like they wanna be gay? I feel that I can't. You can't argue with it. It's facts. But at the same time, niggas is followers out here.
And that's what I want to tap on.
You walk into when I went to see my little cousin in middle school, like you said, when you walked in there, we didn't leave the office area. Just looking through the window, you seen in between the past people. You can just feel the peer pressure in here. With no kids walking through there, we just looking through the glass. Like on the screen, how everybody else be looking. You could see it there. I heard this one dude say it was the candy dude. It's usually a candy lady, but it was a candy dude in this hood. And he was like, everybody, like I seen all these kids grow up and everything, and I see them going to jail, some of them going for murder, all this other shit. He was like, there's no such thing as a bad person. It's just a bad idea. All it takes is a bad idea to be planted, a bad seed to be planted.
True.
You go home and it just linger. It'll pop up maybe a day later, 2 days later, and it boom. You feel me? Not to say it's a bad thing, but it shit happen like that. It's if you around these people every day, it's like the saying, you are who you surround yourself with. True. So eventually you gonna give into the peer pressure just cause. That go with everything. You hang around with dumbasses who talk about and jokingly talk about, oh, I'm just gonna kill myself. Whoop, whoop. And then one day they really do that shit. And then years later, you thinking shit sweet, whoop, whoop. And then that shit, it still linger on you. We used to joke about this. Oh no, they really did that. I don't like how everything is going for me at this moment, because it's not a bad day. It's just a moment. Maybe I'm gonna do boom. Or shit, these niggas just jump off bridges and in the lakes and shit. People jump off in the lakes and shit. I'ma do that. God might use you as that example. You do that shit and something just tweak off just a little bit. Now you injured. You done lost a leg or something. Because you done follow the crowd. Following the horse.
And that's an example. And I talked about this in the last episode, and I really was like, I was on it. And that's just my, when I tell y'all in this season, I'm going to be on your tops about being a leader instead of a follower, y'all might as well just get used to it now. Because you need to set your own path. It don't matter who's coming behind you. It don't matter who was before you. Set your own path. Focus on your own goals because that's what makes you you. You can't be who you are as an individual if you trying to imitate and be somebody else.
All you can do is be the best you.
Be the best you, and by being the best you got to be a better human, not only to yourself, you got to be a better human to everybody in your around you, everybody that crosses your path. But in order to get there, you got to start with you. Quit running away from yourself, jumping on Facebook, jumping on the socials, doing that. Oh, well, I follow so and so. Oh, well, I have so many followers. Y'all don't really stop and think. I have so many followers. Let that sink in.
And then in reality, only 1% to 10% of them people gonna really engage on that social media platform or in real life. Maybe in real life, 1% really. But whatever that number is.
So you got 12,000 followers. 1,200 gonna actually interact.
Or just 12 in real life, maybe 6.
Huh. And it's the real life. Y'all forget that you actually have to eventually log off of social media. Whether you never hit that log off button or not, you eventually log off because you go to sleep, you eat, you do something. But now, y'all do everything with the phone in y'all face. And I do mean everything. You use the bathroom, you cook your food, you wash your ass. Everything is recorded. It's no sense of privacy. Like, who cares? Privacy what? And that's what blows my mind, because when we was growing up in the 90s and the 2000s, baby, we was outside.
And now attention's the new currency on a cellular device. Not in real life,
but
on a cellular
device. As long as you got all of these followers and everybody double tapping and hitting your screen and you making money, everything good. But how are you doing in real life? You could set yourself up and have a nice, outer life where your house is nice, your atmosphere is nice. How do you feel on the inside?
Prime example. Good example. You know who Noriega is, right? You know Nori. The rapper / actor, podcaster now. Nori even said it on his own podcast. Nori's a well-known person. You go on his socials, he got buku followers, and he was telling the story on this podcast, I think a year or two back, and he was talking to I think Angela Yee or somebody like that, and he was like, "Yo, I'm losing my mind. Like everybody on Twitter or whatever is killing me right now. Like shit looking crazy." She told his ass to walk outside. He walked outside. She was like, what's going on? He was like, nothing. She's like, exactly. They don't fucking know you on Twitter. They don't know you on Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat. The world gonna keep fucking going because the world don't fucking know you. Them people don't even really know you. They just hit a button.
They just like your content. They either like your voice, they like the way your face look,
or just want to say something,
or that
maybe they trying to get people to see they profile.
They like your spirit. It's something about you that these people admire or like or adore or however you want to put it. But in real life, how are the people around you? How do the people around you feel about you? I've actually had that question asked to me in several interviews. What do the people, if we called or contacted the people who are around you, your friends, your family members, etc., what would they say about you? And confidently, I was like, everybody adores me. And I was like, okay, well, maybe it did seem a little cocky. And then I had to come back to myself. No, I could say that confidently. But everybody adores me because I adore everybody who I surround myself with. Like, I love their life. I love their existence. I love every second, every minute that I get to spend with them. So, yeah, that's how they feel about me because the energy is reciprocated.
That being said, I'm gonna say this last thing. You know what? I ain't even gonna say it. I'm gonna just save it for another episode because that's gonna be something that could bridge off. That being said, be a leader, not a follower.
Not
If
a
it was
follower.
easy, everybody would do it.
You feel me?
Sometimes it's okay to walk against the current. You keep going with the current, that current could push you to somewhere you don't need to be or don't want to be. A current will push you over a waterfall. Don't let that go over your head. But that being said, it's LOUD. You know what I'm saying?
And me, Queen Vibes.
And
And it's another one.
Yeah.
Juneteenth.